Bella's back on the channel. You know what that means. The AFLW preliminary final. I'm so excited. I can't even get the words out properly. Belle, how are you feeling?
Firstly, thank you again for having me. It's always fun to jump on here with you. Feeling very excited, very excited. Literally just come home from training. The girls are all up and about, had a good session on track today, and everyone's just, yeah, really excited. Obviously, a little bit nervous, which is to be expected, but mostly excitement heading into the game. We were saying actually, a few of us, it feels like a long time since we played a game of footy, so everyone's just keen to get back out there, really.
How was your week off? What did you get up to?
Nothing crazy, just a pretty normal week to be honest. It was nice to have the week off and get a full week of training in. You don't often get that in the season, a full week of training, so that was nice. And just probably a mental refresh is the best part of earning that week off, if anything, because yeah, you don't have to prepare for a game and the kind of mental roller coaster of all that. So I think that's definitely the advantage of earning that week off. So I think the girls, yeah, just enjoyed some quiet time, some chill time, and get ready for the prelim this week.
Did you catch either of the semi-finals? Did you go to Ikon Park last weekend? Did you scope out the D's? Did you scope out, well, Hawthorn are no longer in it, but did you scope out Carlton? Did you kind of get a bit of a lay of the land?
Yeah, a big crew of us actually went to watch the Melbourne Adelaide game. It was quite fun. We were up in the stands on the other side, so that was quite funny. Croc got us into the special part, but yeah, it was cool to be there. Obviously, heading in, it was a really close game. Yeah, we didn't know who would play those two teams, and yeah, they were a draw at three-quarter time. So it was obviously, honestly, just a really great game to watch. And then yeah, walk away knowing it was the D's, and we've had a look at them now during the week with some vision from the coaches and what we need to do to try and stop them, but yeah, I think it was just a really great finals weekend last weekend, and awesome to see Carlton and what they've been able to do this year, jumping up the ladder. I think it's really exciting for just the whole of AFLW.
It looks like it's going to be a really tight finish in these last couple of weeks. We've obviously got the D's coming up on Saturday afternoon. We haven't played them in season 2025. We did play them last season and we did get over the top of them then. But does that change anything for you and your preparation heading into the game on Saturday?
I don't think it changes anything that we haven't played them this year, but I think it adds to the nerves a little bit. Obviously, you just don't have that reference point. Like obviously last year, whatever that's a long time ago now. They're completely different sides, so are we, what, et cetera, et cetera. Just not having that reference point from earlier in the year probably just adds to the nerves, but they're in the same boat too. So I think that also makes it really exciting. We haven't played each other. We finished first in the ladder, they finished second, so the two best teams in the comp. Like I think it's just awesome that we're going to face off in the prelim. And yeah, as I said, we've had a look at them. So we know what we feel we need to do. And obviously, I'm sure on the game, they'll have things to throw at us and vice versa. So I just think it'll be, yeah, a really great game, as you said, and really close. I know we mentioned on one of the other weeks that this year it's probably the closest the AFLW's ever been. So yeah, we're expecting yeah, just to bring it that we know we need to bring our best to get the job done.
Now, should we be able to get over the top of the D's this week, you're looking at either Brisbane for the third time in a row in a grand final or Carlton. Do you have a preference? Will you be watching that game closely after ours? Of course, should we come away with the win in the time slot earlier? Is there any sort of feeling one way or the other?
Yeah, if we were to win, I think we'll all have eyes on that game, definitely watching. If we lose, I think we'll all be out and about. But
Fair enough.
yeah. No, I think I probably don't really have a preference, like for us, we're probably just like we've got to rock up to Icon and do our part first. We've got to get the job done, and then we'll play anyone anytime. My only probably thinking is that I think it'd be awesome if it was Carlton to have two Melbourne based teams in the grand final. I think it would just be really awesome with the fan bases and everything like that. But in saying that, Brisbane is such a powerhouse, and as you said, it'd be third in a row, which would also be cool. So yeah, no preference, and we just got to do our part first and make sure we get there.
Bringing it back into our own backyard, the one thing that's really impressed me this season in particular, but just generally about this side, is the evenness and the depth players, and anyone really can come in and fill a hole and play a role as required. The flip side of that is then when players who are in our best squad are coming back from injury, someone is unlucky to miss out. We saw it with Emma Carney last year. We could be seeing it with Mia King and Ella Sheeran this weekend. How does the group as a whole navigate through situations like that?
Yeah, it's always such a tricky one, isn't it? You've got these players who have come in and played for us, and they've played a lot of weeks now too, and they've done awesome. They've played their role, they've impacted the game, they've done really well. Unfortunately, in sport, there's always some hard luck stories, some unlucky, and it sucks to have to say to someone, that's just stiff, that's just bad luck. That's just horrible. But unfortunately, sometimes that is the case when we've got such a deep squad, and we've got these players in the sideline who are just so good at footy and come in and unfortunately, yeah, someone's got to make way for them. But the team, we've just got such a great culture, such a great team first mentality that yeah, the girls I know will be awesome about it, and everyone's just so team focused. And I'm sure it's disappointing. Absolutely, it's disappointing for those players, and they'd want to be out there playing, but the girls wrap their arms around them, and their support that they give us is awesome. Like it'd be easy in that moment to kind of be like an energy drainer and whatever, whatever, but they're not. They come in and they give us all the energy and they pump us up pre-game, and it's just awesome. So I think it just speaks to the culture that we have. And the way we're all just kind of process focused, and we're all just on one same page of just let's win. It's not about individuals. It's just about we want to win, and that's what's most important.
I think that really shows through from a week to week basis, just and that probably is why the group itself is so strong on field as well, is that you're so tight off field and you've got this one team, one group mentality. Coming away from that for a second, just to focus on your own individual game, you've been a real live wire, particularly over the past few weeks. I feel like you've been getting involved more, you've been getting more scoring opportunities in front of goal. Has there been any change to allow that to happen, either in yourself or in the game plan, or you just think that's the flow of the game and you've been able to capitalize on it?
It's probably just the move to the midfield, really. I think being up around the ball, changing my role up, doing something a bit different, probably put a bit of energy into me personally. Like, I love playing forward and whatever, but I'd been playing it a bit and it's fine. But I think just, yeah, getting the role change up all of a sudden, you got to think about different things and you're learning different things and you're really excited because you're doing something different. And obviously, playing in the midfield's quite different. You're around the ball all the time, stoppages, forward, back. Like, you're just around it a bit more, and that probably helps you stay mentally engaged in the game because you know your next opportunity. If you miss one, it doesn't matter, the next one's coming. Whereas sometimes in the forward, you miss one and you don't know when the next one's coming, so you can drift in and out of games a little bit. So yeah, I think that's definitely helped, and it's been really awesome. And yeah, super. The fact that yeah, obviously I wouldn't want Mia to have gotten hurt, but the fact the club trusted me and asked me to step in to fill that role was awesome, and instilled a lot of confidence in me as well, I think. So I think all these things combined have really helped, and yeah, it's been really fun, and it's been awesome to be up around the ball and manage to hit the scoreboard a little bit from there too. But yeah, it's been a really good experience.
Well, hopefully we can see a lot more of that on display on Saturday. I know we will. If anyone is contemplating, do they go, don't they go? I think most of our fans really have bought into the girls and the AFLW program. But if there's anyone on the fence, what would you say to them about coming down on Saturday?
I would say absolutely just get down. Honestly, like the girls notice it so much when the crowd's really loud, and we still talk about last year's prelim grand final, like how great the crowd was and how much it helps. And we're playing another Melbourne-based team, so they'll probably get a lot of supporters down too. So it'd be awesome if we're a bit more north biased in the crowd. Yeah, the girls absolutely love it, and I think just where the club's at too, with the men's program, like as well, like we're in a prelim. I just think it's super exciting, and hopefully we can get some people jumping on board with that too.
Well, I have no doubt we'll be seeing lots of blue and white in the crowd on Saturday cheering you on. Belle, it's always a pleasure catching up. I love having you here. And hopefully, we're back here same time next week ahead of a big grand final for the Roos.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, hopefully that's the plan. So see how we go.
Fingers crossed.